Hello, hello. My name is Paula Sherrill, and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate. I'm also a holistic health and wellness coach and practitioner, and I am just so thrilled to be with you today to share with you something that to some won't be new and to others might sound a little new, and that is about natural intelligence, where we're going to be returning to the wisdom of nature. So let's get started. Um, Today is not about becoming an expert, so I want you to know that up front. It's about remembering something that you already know. We live in a world that moves fast, right? Artificial intelligence, artificial light, artificial ingredients, artificial urgency. Yet deep down, most of us feel a pull back to what's real, back to connection, back to instinct, back to nature. That pull is not random. It is natural intelligence. Your body has it. Nature carries it. And essential oils are one of the simplest ways to reconnect the two. Today, we're going to go back to our roots. Now, I want to tell you first why I joined doTERRA, or why I first came to doTERRA, was because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. By the time I was in my late 40s, I had been diagnosed with 7 autoimmune issues. A couple of my kids had been diagnosed with different health issues. And it was just plaguing our family, and quite honestly, I felt desperate for help because no matter how many doctors we went to, or no matter how many different remedies we tried, we weren't getting the solutions that we were looking for. And the things that really changed everything for me was the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is our supplement program. Some essential oils as well were very key, and that is the frankincense and the lemon. Honestly, when I learned how to make my own version of lemonade using the lemon oil, that was quite amazing. But what made me stay was a sense of a need, if you will, to help other people. I felt like it has become a calling for me to change lives and to be a part of this and to be a part of the healthcare revolution and to be part of a wellness impact movement. So that is what drives me and keeps me coming back. So most of us, though, were raised to manage issues, right? If something shows up, we silence it. If something needs attention, we suppress it. If something feels off, we override it. But what if your body isn't broken? What if it's communicating? What if instead of overpowering it, we could support it? That's where essential oils come in. They don't force the body, they communicate with it. And that changes everything. So, first of all, what are essential oils? So, there are 2 ways that we can approach health. One waits for the crisis, the other builds daily support. But modern day medicine is incredible for many situations, like emergencies, broken bones, and surgeries. But everyday wellness belongs to you. Essential oils don't replace crisis care. They empower daily care. And that's a responsibility we can step into with confidence. When you crush a peppermint leaf, what do you smell? That aroma comes from microscopic oil sacs inside the plant. Essential oils are those compounds carefully extracted. They're the plant's immune system, its communication system, its intelligence. When those molecules meet your body, something incredible happens. Your body recognizes them because we were designed from the same earth. Essential oils do not override or bully our body, they communicate. Their molecules are small enough to interact quickly, and your body decides where support is needed, not the oil. That's why one essential oil can support different people in different ways. That's not inconsistency. That's bio-individuality. That's natural intelligence. Now, purity matters. Something important to know is any oil, pure or synthetic, can enter the body. So purity isn't marketing. It's safety and responsibility. doTERRA created a new standard, CPTG, for consistent quality. No fillers, no shortcuts. The CPTG stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade. We are the most tested and the most trusted essential oils in the world because we don't take any shortcuts. There are no fillers. And we can prove that. Because when something goes on your skin, in your air, or into your body, it must be uncompromised. When we say we pursue what's pure, we mean it. Now, plants grow best all over the world. doTERRA sources globally, not conveniently. We make sure that our farmers are paid fair wages. We have long-term partnerships directly with these farmers. We also help build schools, make sure they have clean water, they have the proper equipment. Essential oils connect families, and that's natural intelligence on both sides of the bottle. Now, there are 3 ways that we can use these essential oils. They're simple. One is aromatic. Basically, we're breathing them in. The second way is topically. We just apply them to our skin or some part of our body. Internally, we can take them orally, but only when labeled and pure is sure. So there are certain labels that we have where it says internal use is recommended then. That's it. No degree required. And today we're going to make it even simpler. So we're going to talk about each of these oils or some of my favorite oils individually. One is lavender. It's probably the most common, the one that most people are familiar with. And it's usually one of the first ones that people fall in love with. If you've ever struggled to fall asleep, if your mind won't slow down, if your skin needs soothing, lavender is your go-to. Try 1 drop in a nighttime tea, or you could rub 1 drop on the bottoms of your feet before bed. You can also diffuse it at night. You could even apply it diluted to your skin for calming support. But here's what makes this oil more powerful than just a bottle. Most of our lavender is sourced in Bulgaria and France from generational farmers who have grown lavender for decades, families whose livelihoods depend on ethical partnerships. When you put lavender on your feet or your child's at night, there's a farmer halfway across the world whose child is going to school because of that bottle. That's connection. So I will tell you that while I do use lavender, I use it in a blend that doTERRA creates that's called Serenity. And that works amazing for me. I have used that most nights for the last 10 years. And I tell you, that has been amazing. Another thing that I have used lavender for is like a burn. Like if my curling iron hit my skin or something in the kitchen, I would just grab lavender and rub it on, and the feeling would go away almost immediately, and then that part of my body would not scar. It's quite amazing. I'm really quite excited about that. So now let's talk about another favorite of mine, peppermint. So peppermint is a pick-me-up in a bottle. Place 1 drop in your palm, cup your hands, and inhale deeply during a mid-afternoon slump, or if you just need any type of a pick-me-up. You can apply this diluted to your temples to manage occasional head tension. Don't get it too close to your eyes because it will make your eyes water, even have a burning sensation, so we don't want that. But one of my very favorite ways to use it is to add 1 drop to some warm water and add a little bit of honey. And that helps me with digestion. It helps me with focus. It helps with so many things. So this essential oil is sourced in the U.S. Pacific Northwest, And farmers harvest the plant at precise times for peak methyl content. Timing matters, soil matters, and climate matters. Purity determines potency, and potency determines results. So I've actually had the opportunity of visiting the peppermint farms, and it is truly, truly amazing. Love it there. The families that run this are just so genuine and so down to earth and just so incredible. So grateful for all that they do to bring us these pure essential oils. Now, I mentioned lemon earlier. Lemon is bottled sunshine as far as I'm concerned. You can diffuse it to uplift a room. You can make it part of your household surface cleaning. Or, like I said earlier, you can make your own lemonade with it. Our lemon essential oil is cold pressed from the rind of Italian lemons. Thousands of peels go into making a single bottle. You're literally holding concentrated sunlight. Now, frankincense. Oh my goodness. Frankincense I use daily. It is often called the king of essential oils. It has been used for thousands of years, and it's been used for internal immune support, healthy cell support, grounding emotionally, and our frankincense is sourced primarily from the Horn of Africa and Oman. The resin is harvested by hand, and incisions are made carefully in the bark so that when you open a bottle of frankincense, you're participating in ancient trade routes. This is one of the most sacred essential oils on the earth today. Tea tree oil. Tea tree is purification. You can use it for reducing the appearance of blemishes. You can use it for nail care, surface cleaning, and just so you know, it's primarily sourced from Australia. The leaves are steam distilled within hours of harvest because freshness matters. Now we have deep blue. Deep blue equals relief. Long day, apply it to your neck and shoulders. Workout recovery, apply it to those muscles. Some noticeable tension, you can use it diluted daily and topically. The soothing blend includes essential oils from around the world, like wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, blue tansy. Multiple farms, multiple climates, one powerful blend. Now, does anyone have a deep blue story they'd like to share? I would love it if we do have anyone on here that would love to share. You can put it in the chat or you can unmute yourself. Either way, or you can, if you're watching the recording, add it to the comments. I'd love to hear.
I can
Now,
add a story if you
oh
want.
yeah, please share. I'd love to hear.
So I'm gonna segue just a little bit because I love deep blue, but I really love the deep blue stick that also has copaiba.
Right.
And I just love that product because it has helped me. I can't tell you how many times I've been able to use it on my shoulders because I had a frozen shoulder for a while, and that really
Mm,
helped me to avoid surgery. I'm using
right.
that and going to PT, and I use it regularly on my back anytime that my sciatica, I use it proactively and also after working out. And I wouldn't do without the deep blue stick.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That is awesome. I love hearing that. I know Deep Blue has been quite amazing. Okay, let's now talk about On Guard. doTERRA On Guard is protection. Diffuse it during seasonal threats when you're stuck indoors. That helps a lot. You can take it internally for immune support. You can use it to clean household surfaces naturally. And as pictured here, you can use it on the bottom of babies' feet to help them strengthen their immune system as well. So remember how we talked about where we sourced our essential oils? This blend has wild orange from Brazil, clove from Madagascar, cinnamon bark from Sri Lanka, and this blend is a global collaboration and impact in a bottle. Oh, we're going to get to talk about Breathe now. Oh, Breathe's one of my favorite. doTERRA Breathe gives you support when breathing feels harder. You can diffuse it at night. You can apply it diluted to your chest. You can use it during seasonal shifts to support feelings of clear breathing. Its ingredients are global. Eucalyptus is sourced from Australia, laurel leaf from Turkey, peppermint in the US. And when we say global sourcing, this is what we mean. So, does anyone have a breathe experience they'd love to share? If not, I've got a couple of them. But if you do, I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so one of the things that I love to do to teach people about breathe is what I call the natural diffuser. So what I do is I put a drop of breathe on the palm of my hand and I rub my hands together, and then I make an open fist on top of the palm of my other hand, and then I will breathe that in. Oh, I love how that feels and how that will open up the airways. It's a great way to be able to use breathe naturally, especially if you're in a pinch and just need that extra oxygen flow or that extra ability to breathe, or if you feel a little constricted in any way. So that's great for even a temporary help as well. Okay, let's talk about Digest Zen. Digest Zen supports digestion, right? It's like it sounds. You can apply this diluted to your stomach. You can take it internally for digestive soothing. You can use it on the go while traveling, which I don't like to travel anywhere without my Digest Zen. The digestive blend includes ginger from Madagascar, fennel from Hungary, and peppermint from the US. There are other oils as well. Those are just a few of them. Your digestive system is central to your wellness. If your gut is off, everything is off. This essential oil blend helps support that very foundation. Another favorite of mine is oregano, or if you're in Australia, we're going to call it oregano. I really love it whenever they pronounce it that way. I just think that's kind of cool. Or maybe the UK, oregano. But here in America, we call it oregano. So oregano is strong. It is very strong. So you're always going to want to dilute this, especially if you're using it topically. But I love making up little bread dips with this or that type of thing. Because it is so flavorful. You can mix the oregano with some rosemary, maybe a little bit of basil with some olive oil, and oh, what a dip that you have. So I really love that. If you want the whole recipe, it's on my website, but it is really cool. But you do want to use this one short term. So just keep that in mind. This is not a long-term use oil. You'd use it more as needed for just temporary uses. It is sourced from Turkey, and it has a very high carbachol content. This compound is one of nature's most protective. Now, I want to talk for a minute about the Family Essentials Kit. These are the A-team of oils. You won't use all of them every day, but you'll probably use most of them every single week. So this one is one I can honestly tell you, since I started doTERRA over 10 years ago, I have never been without any one of these oils. These are my go-to oils. These are the standard. These are the basic foundation that everybody needs. And I have been using these oils for, like I said, more than 10 years. And oh my goodness, I have a story about every one of them and love, love, love how they do it. I actually have nicknamed it my Dr. Mom Kit because I feel like it really helps so much and with our whole family. And you know how the family relies on mom to take care of every ailment that comes through. This is a must-have. So let's talk first, though, Or next, not first, because we've already been talking a lot about a lot of different things, but let's talk next about how oils work best on a strong foundation. So, essential oils are powerful, but daily habits really matter. If you're exhausted, undernourished, stressed, or tired, you need to strengthen your health foundation. That's where foundational wellness comes in, not instead of essential oils, but alongside them. So VMG plus, which stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens, fills nutritional gaps. Then we also have our E omega plus, which are our essential fatty acids. It supports a healthy inflammatory response. And doTERRA PB Restore, which is our pre and pro and postbiotic, restores, supports gut health. When digestion improves, absorption improves. When absorption improves, everything works better, even your essential oils. So I want to talk to you a minute about what I love to call and what I love to talk to people about is a 2-minute morning routine. It's something simple because wellness does not have to be complicated. Okay. Before the emails, the kids, and the news, before the world starts making demands on you, you can take 2 intentional minutes to secure your foundation. Just 2. And here's what it looks like. Step 1, you're going to mix and sip your VMG Plus. This drink is your daily nutritional foundation. All the vitamins and minerals you'll need, plus powdered greens. It is incredible. Most of us are doing the best we can with food, but soil depletion, busy schedules, and daily stress mean we're often missing key nutrients. VMG Plus fills those gaps. Whole food vitamins, minerals, and superfoods, probiotics. It supports cellular energy. And when your cells have what they need, everything works better. Your health isn't about perfection. It's about getting the right support. Next, let's talk for a minute about E omega plus. Most people are not getting enough omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s support healthy inflammatory response, brain health, heart health, and joint comfort. But here's what makes this product different. Wild orange essential oil is included to help protect those delicate fish oils from oxidation. That means that what you swallow is what your body actually receives. Again, it's not forcing the body, it's supporting it intelligently. Step 3, we have the PB Restore. Your gut is the center of so much: immunity, mood, digestion, healthy inflammatory balance and response. doTERRA PB Restore contains pre, pro, and postbiotics. That means we're not just adding good bacteria, we're supporting the entire ecosystem. When your gut is balanced, absorption improves. And when your absorption improves, your supplements, your food, and even your essential oils work better. Foundation first. Step 4, peppermint. Inhale. This is going to be the final step of your 2-minute morning routine. You're going to place 1 drop in your palm. You're going to rub your hands together and cup them over your nose and just take a deep breath. This step takes seconds, but it signals something powerful. It wakes up your senses. It increases alertness. It clears mental fog. And more importantly, it acts as a reminder to your nervous system. I'm choosing how this day begins. That is natural intelligence. When you do this consistently, not necessarily perfectly, just consistently, you're no longer reacting to life. You're building that resilience. And when your foundation is strong, your oils have even greater impact because now they're supporting a body that already has what it needs. Let's talk for a minute about something I love to talk about, and that is the book in the box. You do not need to memorize everything. You don't need to know everything. You need 2 things. You need a box of essential oils and one simple reference book. So let's flip to stress, if you will, in a book that you have or in a resource book. If you were to turn to that, right? It tells you what to use, how to use it, and how much to use. That's empowerment, that's confidence, and that's ownership. The book that I love to use is right here behind me. It's called The Essential Life Book. That's my most favorite one. But I do also have one, if you would like it, just reach out to me. But I have one that's just a digital reference book that you can just keep right on your phone and bookmark it. And it's really kind of awesome that way. But that is something that is so key, is being able to feel supported. And that's honestly how you become an essential oil expert. That's how I learned part of what I know. I've also attended other certification classes, so I don't want you to think that that's all where I've learned my stuff, but I've become certified with so many other things through the years because I wanted to go beyond the resource book. If that's something that interests you, just reach out. Happy to help. So let's talk about getting started. Some of you watching this may have already gotten started, but even if you have not, or even if you have, this is something good to know about. You can buy one essential oil, which can absolutely make a difference, right? But when you understand how your body's foundation works, when you understand how life doesn't just show up just one way, then you know an intentional toolkit can change everything. Because wellness isn't about reacting, it's about being prepared. The Essential Foundations Kit is designed for real homes, not perfect homes, not influencer homes, real homes. This is why I call my weekly wellness in real life, because I want to talk real with people. It supports your daily wellness routine, so your body has fuel and support at the cellular level. That is so key. Your home, so when life shows up at 2 a.m., you're not scrambling. And it gives you foundation and empowerment in one place. Now, here's the beautiful part. This is your starting place, not your entire journey. Once your foundation is in place, you begin noticing, maybe I need deeper sleep support. Maybe stress management needs to be my priority. Maybe seasonal changes hit me hard. Maybe I want more metabolic support. That's where customization comes in. We will not overwhelm you today with every possible solution because there are so many. We're just here to help you start well or continue well. Then we're going to personalize as you go. That's natural intelligence. Support the body, remove what's working against it, refine along the way, and just know that when you start with a kit, you're not just buying products, you're building a wellness system for your home. And today you can get started below wholesale with what we call a doTERRA membership. Works a lot like a Sam's or a Costco type membership. Now, if you have already gotten started, then I would invite you to hop on our rewards program. Other things, something else we can talk about. Either way, you're going to get 25% off the retail price, so you will be purchasing wholesale. You will be receiving continuing education, both through doTERRA and through us. You'll have a community right here. We have a whole support team for you, so that you are not walking this by yourself. You have mentors who can mentor you through to customize things specifically for you, and you have support. And when you are part of our community, you also have access to wellness scans, whether in person or remotely. And that is something that's really big too. And we do a lot of consultations, a lot of different aspects of health that you will be able to, that will be able to help you. So not just products, but a partnership. Because wellness works best when you don't do it alone. Quite honestly, you do have this community. So I want to share with you just a couple of other things, especially if you're getting started. We have the Family Essentials Kit, and we also have the Foundational Wellness Bundle. So here's the Family Essentials Kit that we talked about, and here's the Foundational Wellness Bundle. You can do either or if you'd like, um, we do have a way for you to do both together. Now, I want to just put this in here real quick. We also have the Family Essentials Kit and the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the PB Restore. So, earlier I shared with you from the beginning that the Lifelong Vitality Pack was the one that has made the most difference for me, and I love it. But keep in mind that 2 of the 3 bottles of the Lifelong Vitality Pack are in the VMG. So if you would prefer a powdered version of it and not have to take as many pills, this is for you. If you're okay with the pills, this one is your jam. So, Lifelong Vitality Pack. Now, like I was about to say earlier, we do have a way for you to be able to get those combined. Let me back up here just a minute. So there is a kit that has both of these combined. So if you would like that, just reach out and we'll help you with that one. Okay. Now remember, you are not alone. We have weekly ongoing classes and workshops, both online and in person, depending on where you're at. Some might be more online, some might be more in person. We also have a community. We have ongoing education and ongoing support for you. We are here to support you. So if you were going to go to the store to buy something, you would not get this at all. This comes included with the purchase of the products. So you're not paying additional for those. Quite amazing. So you were designed well, right? You are not expected to figure this out all alone. You have a guide, you have community, you have education and resources. This is human connection, not automation. And that's why it works. Nature's providing this. The body's going to respond. No, and please trust it. Your body knows exactly what you need. I would like to also invite you, if you're open to it, to host a class. Often when I teach, and I've been teaching classes now for over 10 years, my guests have people in mind that they know would love to hear more about the oils, right? I'm more than happy to do a class like this for you in your home or coffee shop or wherever, it doesn't matter. We also do them online. So if you'd like information about our online classes, I'm happy to send that to you. My calendar actually does have some openings this month and next. So while I'm helping you order oils, let me know if you're good at gathering friends, and then I can do the rest. Plus, you can get paid in doTERRA products of your choice. So it's a nice way to get everything on your wish list. Now, I do want to go back to this here for just a minute. I want to say something else. So essential oils, I just want to clarify this. Essential oils do not replace that natural intelligence. They support it. So when you bring them into your home, you aren't just buying products, you're reclaiming your confidence, simplicity, and connection. So welcome back to your roots. Now, what I want you to do is to really talk about what it means to share essential oils. This is not where I even encourage people to become like a crazy oil lady. Please don't do that. But I do, sometimes we are just naturally wanting to share different things, right? So I love talking about this because doTERRA is a job that I do on my time when it fits into my schedule, but it's been a massive support to my family when we've needed the extra income. So what I do is I teach people about oils and supporting them, that type of thing. I love the opportunity to change lives. And when I have 1 or 2 people that are curious about how they can help other people and maybe even get their products paid for, I want to talk to them. So there are some people that might be sitting there saying, oh, my tired mom brain just can't think past this, right? And this is overwhelming me. But what if things that I'm sharing could help that? right? You just really want to just start learning how to teach others, how to share with others about the oils or about the products, because maybe you need an extra income, or maybe you want to just help somebody that you know is having some issues with their health, that you want to help them support that. So either way, if that aligns and you love health and wellness and helping others, let's connect and we can set up a time to meet and talk and see what fits best for you. Either way. Okay. So, oh, there it is. I knew I'd seen this earlier. So when you do get started, or maybe you want to continue on your journey with one of these, you're definitely welcome to do this. We have the Family Essentials, or the Family Essentials kit. And a lot of times people want to order that with a diffuser because, it's kind of awesome with a diffuser. So you can do that. And we have our Foundational Wellness Bundle as well. Some people, like I said earlier, want to get those two together. We do have our Essential Foundations set. So wholesale, that's $250. You can get that way. Keep in mind, this is a retail price. You're not paying that price. You're paying the wholesale price. Then we have people who want to get started with a little bit of everything. Maybe you want this and more. Like earlier, Annette was talking about the Deep Blue Stick. So that is also in here, as well as a diffuser or toothpaste, digestive enzymes, 15 milliliter bottles of the oils versus the 5 milliliter, that type of thing. This is something we call our Natural Solutions Kit. I tell you, when I got started in doTERRA, if it was within my budget, I would have ordered that one because it has been a really big set, and I have a really nice set, and I have ordered that since then. But anyway, that is one that I generally do recommend because it's a great foundation and a great way to get started. So that is what I have to share with you for today. I hope that was helpful to you and that it has brought a blessing to you in your life. Please reach out. We're happy to share with you any other information, and we're here to mentor you and to help support you along your health journey. Thank you so much for joining us.